Hi everybody, welcome to Kick Your Abs. This workout is really gonna kick your abs into gear here. We're gonna work all of the abdominal muscles, the obliques, the lower abdominal muscles. We're gonna sculpt and tighten everything up. So what I'm gonna need you to do is either grab a mat or a towel and grab your ball. We're gonna come down to your mat, looking up at the ceiling. Now I need you to focus on the couple points, your rib cage and your hips. You have a nice arch in your back, and what I'm gonna need you to do is take that arch, press it down by pulling your rib cage down, your hips up. So place your hands behind your head, exhale up for 2. Exhale on the lift and down. Now I want you to over-exaggerate that arch almost, but don't pull the head. The head is just your natural extension of your spine. So what I need you to do, it's all about the rib cage, you guys, those 4 points. Imagine you have a piece of paper and you're taking the points on the piece of paper. I need you to meet them in the center. So we're pulling the rib cage down, all the way up. Exhale. Come on, you guys, squeeze it. All about the burn. Now right shoulder, take it over for 2. Over to the side. And again. So squeeze. You want to lift your rib cage up. Both your hips stay pinned to the floor. The key here is to move from those 4 points always. Now other side, we're going to lift it over. Now pull the belly button in towards the spine and squeeze the obliques, which is the side part right here. Squeeze 2 more. Working deep into it. A little deeper, both hips on the floor. All right, guys, I need you to bring it center. Take it up. Exhale. And down. Don't pull the head. Now hold it at the top. We're going to single it up. So up, halfway back only. So you're exhaling on the lift. Exhale. Come on, 4 more. Squeeze. Exhale. 4. Pull the rib cage down. Pull the abs in. You don't want them to be puffy. You want to hold them inward. Bring it up and hold. Now check your abs. Is your hips tilted slightly upward? Is your belly button contracted in towards your spine? Always check that. Singles up. Here we go. 4. Halfway down only. 3. Exhale. 2. We're going to do 1 more. All the way down. Up for 2. Now a good way to check your form, you guys, take your thumb, put it to your rib cage. Index finger, put it to your hip. If you feel a little bit of movement in there, you're doing it right. If there's no movement at all, that's usually a sign you're pulling your head or your neck up. We don't want to pull on that. That can just strain the neck and no benefit to the abs at all. So keep it breathing. You're almost there. Now I'm going to add in the lower body. So we're going to go ahead and let the head rest on the floor. Bring your hands to your mat. Draw your knees up. Abs are pulled in tight. What we're going to do is a little hip tilt up towards the rib cage. So up, during about the beat of our music, we're just going to go ahead and pull it up and out. Now it's not a rock, so we don't want to rock the body off the floor. We want to just gently tilt the hips upward. Squeezing from right here. The hips coming up as close as they can towards the rib cage. Exhaling. We're going to do 1 more, and we're going to hold it right here. Now place the hands behind the head. If this becomes too challenging, you're just going to stick with the basic hip tilt up. So nice and easy. Bring it in. In. Now, make sure you're aware, you guys, your range of motion is always smaller when the legs are in the air, so don't try to pull the head up higher. Doesn't matter how high your shoulders are coming, your head's coming. I need you to crunch, abs in. Don't let the abs tighten to a puffy ball. You want to hold them inward. Blow all that air out. 1 more. Hold them here. We're going to squeeze. Point the toes. Abs are contracted in. Keep them down as tight as you can. Now we're going to open up to a bicycle hold. Open it up. Now the lower your leg comes, the more challenging it is. Your back is on the floor. We're going to breathe. 4, 3. You're going to open to your other side. Let's hold it. Extend from your hip. Breathe through it. Hold it here. Now we're going to start to pick this up a little bit quicker. Switch and hold. Extend. Switch. Extend at the hip. Switch. Rotate at the rib cage. Switch. Let's do that again. 4 more. Come on. Push. Squeeze. Switch. 2 more. You're almost done. I promise. Hang in there. Both knees in. We're going to crunch. All right, guys. Now if you feel like your abs are on fire about now, you're doing it right. 1 more. Open it up. Bicycle hold. Remember, back down. Switch. 1. Switch. You're almost there. Switch, both knees in, we're gonna crunch. 4, almost there, come on, squeeze. 2, and we're gonna hold it. Drop your feet to the floor. Oh, that should feel good. You should feel that deep down into here. What we're gonna do from here is go back to our basic crunch. Up for 2, and down. Now you can stay with this basic crunch. Otherwise, you're gonna come with me to the top all the way. Let's go up. Up, 2, and if this doesn't feel comfortable for you, never strain. Because if you don't feel the contraction in the abdominals, odds are you're using the back. So what I really need you to do is keep it as tight as possible. We're gonna get 2 more. Here we go, 2 more. Now on the last one, everybody's gonna come up to the top with me. So bring it all the way up and hold it at the top. Now what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of intensity. You're gonna work at your pace. If ever it's too difficult to stay with your basic crunch that we did on the floor, go ahead and take your ball. You're gonna place the ball right by your tailbone, and this is gonna help modify it a little bit. It's always an option. You're gonna place the hands behind the head. Placing them at the chest, again, is gonna modify it a little bit. I'm gonna keep my hands back here. I need you to contract your belly button into your spine as tight as you can. Exhale, we're gonna go up for 2. Now the difference here is we're working more of the negative than the positive. You'll notice coming up is a little bit easier. Coming back is the more difficult part. Don't let the abs just hang loose though. We don't want a big puffy ball there. I want you to hold it really tight and work each movement. Squeeze it. It's not about repetition, it's about each movement getting deeper and deeper. They never get easier, guys, they get more effective. So come on, squeeze tight, exhale the air out. Inhale, contract it. We're gonna get one more. Now I need you to take your right shoulder and you're gonna twist it. Let's go this way, here, up, twist. Now your other shoulder, bring it up and over, twist. And again, hips are anchored, your rib cage rotates over. We're gonna do one more of these, squeeze it up. Now you're gonna hold it center. You're gonna bring your ball out from behind you. You're gonna bring it to the center. Now Julie right here, right back here actually, is gonna show you the modified version. So if you need to modify, you can keep it with her. Always go back to a basic crunch when you need to. Bring those feet up, abs are in. Ladies especially, you'll understand this, as if you wanna zip up a pair of skinny jeans, a little pair of low-rise jeans, maybe a half shirt, breathe through this. If you're able to, bicycle hold. 4, 3, come on, hang in there. Switch and hold. 4, 3, you got it. Switch, come on. 1, switch, you're on fire, I know. Switch, 1, switch. Both knees in, don't give up on me, hold it. 4, 3, drop those heels. Oh, and again, it's about how tight you're squeezing. I need them pulled in. Don't let this just hang loose, guys, get it in. Bring the ball in front. All right, contract those abdominals, belly button to spine. We're gonna rotate. Over, to, center. Now imagine your hips are glued to the floor. Take this to a single, here we go. Switch, over. All right, so your hips are glued to the floor, and from your rib cage up is one unit, almost like you're braced in place. So what I need you to do is rotate just at the rib cage. Again, switch. Come on, squeeze. Obliques, you guys, this is what sculpted out the waist. Come on. Give me 4 more, you got them. 4, 3, come on. I know it's getting difficult, stay with me. Hold it here, ball comes to the chest. Now we're gonna lift the hip from the abdominals, not from the quadriceps. So I need you to squeeze your hip up using this. Bring it up, we go. Up and down. Now your legs might feel this a little bit, but I want you to concentrate on tilting your hip upward towards your rib cage. Exhale it out, come on. 4, 3, come on, this is still a good idea. I know you're thinking about just watching me. Don't do it, keep with me. 4, squeeze. 3, you want those abs tight, right? 2, last 1, hold it here. You're gonna roll to the floor. Woo! You're almost done. Drop your ball down. You're gonna take one leg, cross it over the opposite leg. Hands are gonna come behind the head. We're gonna lift to the center, twisting to the right, center, and then release. All from a lift, here we go. Center, twist, center. Now don't just go through the motions on this. We don't wanna blend all three movements together. We really wanna exhale, twist. Make that oblique twist count. Let's go, up, twist. You're gonna need just 2 more on this lead. Go, up, twist. You got 1 more, up, out, single crunches center. Let's go, 4. Again, 3, abs are burning, drop that foot. I need 4 more, crossing the other leg. Let's go, 4. Again, don't pull the head, guys. Squeeze, do you feel your abs crunching? If they're not burning yet, I need you to dig down deeper. Come on, exhale, 2 more. We're gonna add in on that other side. Center, side, center, here we go. Center, twist, center. Don't twist at the neck. I need you to lift at the rib cage. That's the key, squeezing, form. Oh, come on, exhale. Home stretch, you guys, let's go, last 4. Up, twist, up. Come on, think 6 packs. Bikini season, let's go, up. Remember, you can get this. Those abs will tighten up. Up 2, down 2. It's all about form though. If you're not using the right form, it's not gonna work. So I need you to squeeze, drop that foot. 2 more slow. All right, last 1. Bring it up and hold. Now we're almost done. And I know you're thinking I said that before, but I swear we really are this time, almost there. We're gonna work into a plank. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go ahead, release, flip over, you're gonna face your mat. Now a plank, you can modify it here with Julie. She's gonna keep it a little more modified. You're gonna bring hands and toes. We're gonna come up. What we want to avoid doing is lifting the hips too high. So we're gonna keep the hips in line. If at any point in time you need to, you're gonna keep your shins on the floor. If it's comfortable for you, that'll modify it. Now you're gonna turn to one side. If you want to modify, the knee will go to the floor. The hand's gonna place behind the head. Now if the knee is down, this will really help you. Elbow comes down, rotate, and up. Let's do it again. Down, 2. All right, guys, 4 more. Twist, down, 2, up, again. Come on, all the way down. Come on, down. They're on fire. 1 more. I know you got this with me. Hang in there. Hold it right here. Extend it up. All right, bring it center plank. Now, you guys know what the worst part is, right? We got to do the other side. Hold it here. We're going to drop it down to the knees. What I'm going to have you do is just go ahead and switch sides. I'm going to do this just so you guys can keep seeing what I'm doing. All right, we're going to come back up. Hands and toes. Again, right into your plank. So drop those hips down in line. If your hips are up too high, that doesn't count. That's cheating. No cheating here. All right, guys, abs squeezing in, belly button contracted upward against gravity, making it even a little bit harder. Turn. Drop that bottom knee if you need to. Hand behind the head. Either way, it's effective. Abs are squeezing. Rotate it down with me. Down. 2. All right, rotator muscles, come on, squeeze. Oh, let's go. You got them. And again. All right, guys, I don't know how you're feeling. How are you guys feeling here? Doing good? Abs are on fire? 1 more. And bring it up. We're gonna go back to your center plank, you guys. Hang in there with me. Come on. 4, 3, you're gonna drop to your knees. You're gonna lay flat on your abdominals. What I'm gonna need you to do is place your hands either on your mat or behind your head. Just a little bit of low back extender. Here we go. So up, 2, and down. You're just about finished. I used to think, why am I working this muscle? But what we wanna do is we really wanna balance out the back to the abs. All right, guys, I just need 4 more singles. 4, you got it. 3, just a slow growing burn, nothing popping or flicking. And hold it here. You're gonna go ahead and place your hands on the floor. We're gonna lift up from the elbows. So how do you feel? Now each time what I want you to concentrate on doing is squeezing a little deeper and tighter into the abs. Listen to the cues and the safety tips and really try to work them deep. Great job, you guys. What we're gonna do is come up to a seated position. So you're gonna bring your legs crossed, Indian style in front of you. We're gonna take a deep breath and we're gonna inhale all the way up to the top. Exhale, one arm down and stretch. When you reach over, stretch up through the obliques. Your obliques are what forms your waist and pulls that waist in tight. All right, guys, one more time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the other arm down. You got it. It's gonna feel good to be done. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Awesome job, you guys. And if you didn't get through the whole thing, that's okay. Just stick with it, work on the form. You're gonna see results. Thanks so much, and I'll see you back next time.